Hi everyone, Stephanie here. It's the beginning of another school year, and one of the most frequent questions I hear from primary grade teachers or other educators who work with older struggling students is, what's the best order to teach the letter sounds? Or related to that, should I be teaching the sounds first, the letters first, teach them at the same time? What about handwriting? So those are some questions I've attempted to address in a document that you can download at the link below. That will also get you connected to my email list. And if you're already on my email list, you would have received that document this morning already. So it contains maybe about 10 sort of guiding principles, my thoughts based on my read of the research, consultation with literacy experts. What are some guiding principles that we can use to make these kinds of choices? Because I don't think there is research to suggest that there is one single best sequence. We don't have conclusive evidence on that. So what's generally guiding my recommendations here is to get students reading and writing words as soon as possible. So one general recommendation would be to go in an order of utility, to sequence the letter sounds in order from simple to complex, and in an order that allows you to have students reading and writing words very, very early on. I'm going to suggest that you focus on the most common grapheme to represent individual sounds and the most common sound for the graphemes. And what I've read and what I'm learning about how the reading circuit develops or needs to be built within our brains, I'm suggesting that the sound and the name of the letter and the symbol used to represent it are taught kind of together as a unit, all at the same time. And then a third sort of big idea would be to separate in time, in the sequence of your instruction, the letters and sounds that are easily confused. So this would be things like the vowel sounds eh and I, easily confused because of the manner and place of articulation. If you think about that vowel valley, they're not far from each other, the short E and short I sound. So separate the introduction of those sound symbol relationships in time with some consonants. I would also suggest separating in time in the sequence of your instruction easily confused visually. So where the symbols are easily confused. I'm thinking about the letter M, N, and U. I wouldn't teach those next to each other, day to day. I would separate those with some other letters, or some of the ones that are going to be confused in terms of the uppercase and lowercase representations. I would start first with the ones like the letter S, where it's the same letter, whether it's a capital or a lowercase. So as I said, if you're interested in seeing my thoughts, more thoughts about this topic, click the link below to get the document that I'm sharing. That will allow you to join my email list. If you're already on my email list, you received that document this morning. That will allow us to stay in touch and get you access to all of the information that I share. And as always, I'm interested in your feedback and response to this. I'd like to know about your thoughts. What's the most efficient and effective approach to teaching letter sounds? What's the best sequence at the beginning of kindergarten, early in first grade, and for those older struggling readers?